Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Marnell. Today is day 57 of the 100-day project and we are going to make Patricia Veramonte's book page pockets. It's a very easy pocket to make. And you will end up using a lot of those extra book pages that we all have lying around. So this one will give you a pocket here, and obviously depending on which way you glue it together, you can create different pockets on your book page. So for the new people here, I've been saying this every day, but if you're new here, if you glue it on these three sizes onto a page in your journal, like this, you'll have a pocket there and a pocket there. And say for instance you glue it these three ways, then you'll create a pocket here. You can also create a belly band or just paper clip this in. It is, as usual, very versatile. So let's start with making these. I am going to cut off my book page margin. You definitely do not have to do it. If you have a nice old aged book and the margin is nice and yellow already, I would keep the margins, but this is a newer book and I'm just going to get rid of the margins. This is also a very good project. Oh, I just put three together. A very good project to use your, your glue pages or the pages that you ink on, to use that paper as well. Recycle. So the first step we're going to do is glue the two pages together. When you glue them together, glue one right side up, and then the other one upside down. And I'll tell you in a minute why we're doing that, but let's do the gluing first. My glue stick is done. Let's get another one. So we're just gluing them together. Obviously, if you have a sewing machine, you can just sew the papers together. And let me just see which side I like best. If you have a sewing machine, I think sewing would definitely enhance these book page pockets, and then you can skip the glue step in the pocket. So you'll just, I'll show you in a minute. So the next step for this pocket is to just fold it over. And the reason why you put one page upside down, now the writing on the back and on the pocket would be right side up. And then you will simply glue the side shut and your pocket is done. It's that easy. Okay, so and if you're sewing and you want to skip the gluing together of the two pages, I would fold the entire pocket over and just sew around and give it a nice border. I think that would look really pretty, but we're going to not sew today and just try to include everybody. So I'm not even going to make a second one. I think that was easy enough. Those ones are already cut. Let's cut this one. Is this the same book page? No. Okay, here, I'm just going to cut all of these together. I don't know how many pages are in here, but it's mass making, so we'll mass cut as well. Okay, there's a couple of that size of page. And depending on, obviously, I probably don't even have to say that, depending on the size of your book original book page, you'll end up with different size pages. This one I might just make this a little neater than that and leave a bit of a margin there. Okay, so that one will be a bigger pocket than those because they are, whoa, the wind. They are different sizes. So here I have a page from a cookbook again. Trying to use my cookbook pages as well. So I'm just going to get rid of the margins. And I'm thinking this one might be a little bit too big. So let's cut it smaller. And maybe I'll cut that top off as well. And I have a music page here. So let's do a music page as well. That should give us enough. We have another windy day today. Hoping the wind will blow in some rain. That would be nice. And I am again just going to cut it in a little bit because otherwise it would probably be too big for my journals. Okay. So let's just start gluing. So with the music paper, we probably do not have to glue them upside down because they'll all be good. I'll do this. I am going to glue them together again because this music paper is not very thick and it would just secure my pocket openings and make sure that my paper do not just tear away over time. It just strengthens it a bit. Okay, and then this one, oh, I don't want the brown to show. Okay. Oops. Didn't do the middle there. And I just want to, oh my, stay over there and stay. I just want to clean this up a little bit. I didn't glue it down, lining everything up completely. So we'll just clean it up. Okay. Get rid of this one. And again, we'll just glue it upside down. Yeah, today we are going to go pick up my son tonight. He's coming home for the summer and he's flying in, like the airport that he is coming, it's about 45 minutes, maybe an hour away, not too far, but his flight comes in at 11:30 at night, so we'll have to go pick him up, and hopefully his flight isn't late over Christmas time. He took the same flight because it's just a cheaper flight for him, obviously. And that flight was late. We ended up only picking him up, I think, at 2 o'clock in the morning, which was not that much fun, I have to say, but yes. So he'll be home this week, and then my youngest daughter is still writing exams until the 28th of April, and then we'll have to go and move her out of her dorm room. So that should be an interesting day. And then she'll be home for the summer. She'll have to find a job then, and the summer is really long. Sometimes it's a little bit too long for me, especially for the university student. This school isn't that bad, but this university year runs from September to April. So the kids are home from April to September, and it gives them a lot of time home to work and earn money for the next semester or next academic year. But obviously their academic year is very short, and it is kind of brutal, if you ask me. They're packing a lot of things into that one academic year. Okay, so I think that's enough bases, and we'll just fold the pieces over and then glue. I'm just looking at what I like for the back the best, like that part, because most of the decoration will probably go on the pocket. And this one is one of my ink pages. The recipe book and the music book. Put my scissors away. Okay, and then we're gonna glue. And in no time you'll end up with quite a bit of pockets. And you would have used a lot of your book pages. Book pages. And I'm putting the glue on the flap. I mean, it might seem obvious, but maybe for the newbies, if there's a couple of new people, if you put it on the flap that you're going to glue onto the bigger piece, then you're not wondering where to, if you glue it on this side, you kind of have to decide where you're going to stop with the glue. If you put it on the flap, you're obviously putting it on the right spots for the glue. There, and so let's see, we've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pockets in 10 minutes. And yeah, I would say more or less 10 minutes. It's 13 minutes, but I've talked a lot at the beginning, so we'll say 10 minutes. So now the best part is obviously to decorate these, and these are just absolutely, you're starting with a blank slate. These are also a great pocket to just make and leave as is in your to-do box, and then when you come to a journal, it's like I say, it's a blank slate, so you can do anything with this pocket, decorate it any which way, or even just leave it blank if that is something that you want to do. So I would make a lot of these and just leave them and decorate as I get to that point, or if I am making a journal and suddenly I need more pockets, then that is a great base to start off. You're not totally starting off from scratch. I am just looking for things that I can put on my pocket. Don't think I want to go with butterflies again. I did do a lot of fussy cutting for butterflies, so I think the past little bit we've done a lot of decorating with butterflies. So let's find something else. One of those flowers that we've made. I'm just looking here in my bowl again. for something different, something other than butterflies. That might be big enough. And I just find this bowl handy to have on my table because, you know, it's just sitting here. I can quickly go through what's in here and just grab a couple of things. And when I'm done at the end of the day, I just pop them back into the bowl. Find something that works for you. I am in the process of making some of that because while I'm organizing, I thought, you know what, I need more space to put my fussy cut pieces in. So I started making some of those ephemera holder books, and I'll share that later after the 100-day project because there's just too many things to do at the moment. Anyway, I did make some of those, and those are really great too. I do like them, and I'll definitely have some of them. Just grabbed a couple of things. Okay, so we have some things to decorate with. Let's see what we can pick from our assortment of things to decorate this page with. Like, it's definitely a blank slate. Let's just add that in there. It's just a piece of scrap paper. I think this one should go this way. I don't want that there because if I want to put a tag or something in here, this is going to be too thick and bulky to put the tag in there. So that won't work. Don't like script on script. So okay, let's look for some scrap pieces of paper from previous projects, little pieces of color that we can add in behind the hand. We can even do that like that. I'm not sure the hand shows up enough behind that. Maybe this is a better solution for behind the hand. Okay, and then we can add a little label. I have this, I think this came from an old envelope or something, maybe, because it looks like it has an envelope stamp on it, but it's too... Okay, let me tear this down so I have a better idea of how this will sit on my page, and I'm not guessing. There. My hand, and this is an image from a calling card. I'll have to look up and see which digital kit it comes from. And there's a little circle label. It's a sticker. Can't find anything that I like with this. Because I'm trying to avoid a butterfly. Honestly, that's what I'm trying to do, but maybe I shouldn't try to avoid the butterflies and just use them. See, I do like that. We can always add a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna ink. Get rid of all the clutter here, and then let's ink this. Well, maybe I don't know. For these, I do feel I want to ink them, the book pages, just to give them a bit of an edge here. Because I did cut off all the margins, but also this book page isn't very it's not a yellowed page already. It's not that old. And then maybe I will ink the white spots, pieces of the hand, because it's going to go on a inked background. And do I need to ink anything else? This one probably you won't even see the inking. I'm not even going to. This I did tear it with the white. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze, so I just had to put the camera off very quickly, so you don't have to listen to me sneezing. But yes, this one I tore, I think for one of those torn pockets. This was probably the edge there. So the white core of the paper is showing, so I'm just gonna get rid of that by inking it. Okay, so now we can start gluing. Whoops, I did fill up my bottle, so from time to time it just kind of squirts out because it's nice and filled up again. Okay, and this butterfly will go in there, on there. Yeah, so yep, it's another incredibly windy day, so I don't know if you can hear the squeaking of my door because the wind is pushing against the door and then it makes this terrible squeaking noise. But there's nothing I can do about that. Just hope that you can hear it. And do I want this on the top or on the bottom? I think on the bottom. I kind of tend to put the lace always on the bottom. Okay, there. Fabri-Tac decided it's not gonna work today. Okay, I'm just gonna spread the glue. It's been a crazy day. I've been on the phone most of the morning already. I was getting ready to clean my kitchen and my sister phoned. Then my daughter, I was barely done speaking to my sister. And of course we were on the phone for quite some time. But anyway, that's besides the point. Then I said goodbye, just thought, okay, I'll unload the dishwasher, and then my daughter phoned. So today has been one of those days. It's almost 12 o'clock, or it's probably 12 o'clock already, and I haven't even unloaded my dishwasher yet. It's okay. It was fun talking to everybody in here, what they have to say. My youngest daughter is totally stressed out because she's writing an exam on the last day that they have to move out of the dorms. And her exam is from 8 o'clock in the morning till I think 11 o'clock. And then she has to be out by 12 o'clock. So obviously she'll be studying the night before and the days leading up to her exam. And so she's totally stressed out about emptying, packing up all her stuff. And so I might just have to go in one day and well, she's doing an exam. She's doing one again on Saturday. So I thought maybe while she's writing her exam, I can go and pack up a couple of things that she doesn't need. But then it doesn't interfere with her studying for her exams, because obviously at the moment it's crunch time for them. Anyway, there's one decorated. Let's do another one. Where did I put them? Let's do the cookbook one. It is way thicker. I'm just gonna clean this up. I don't know what I did there, but I obviously cutting wasn't that straight. And yeah, I was too lazy to get out my cutter. I know it sounds dumb, but anyway, that should do it. I have this beautiful butterfly stamp that I think I want to put on here. I just saw it and thought, oh, that is just so pretty. And this has been sitting here as well. I can't remember if we used it for, I think it was that something with 6x6 papers. Honestly, the days kind of just go one into the other with this 100-day project. I can remember some of the projects, and a lot of them it's just can't remember all of them. It's almost impossible. Anyway, that's a scrap from there, because I'm just keeping all the little scraps here in a basket next to me on the table, and I'm hoping to use my scraps as I am doing the next project. I'm just seeing this little trim here. Maybe the trim, don't know if the trim is too bright pink. We'll add the trim in there. That is cute. Okay. And I have a small piece of lace lying here from, I don't know where I cut this off, but we can always add the lace in somewhere. I mean, one of the objectives is to use the scraps. I'm creating scraps every day, but also trying to use the scraps. Something like that. Do I need something in the back? I am not sure if I have something. I think I'm just going to ink this up, and maybe that would just tone down some of the white from the recipe book, and then it might just look a little bit more vintage than it feels at the moment. And maybe I'll just give my stamp a bit of just a tad bit of ink there. Let's see how it looks now. Oh, excuse me. Something like that. I think this was from my Stampin' Up! 6x6 pad, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm just gonna glue this piece of lace down with art glitter glue. It's okay. Going to put stuff on top if it doesn't like being glued with it, it will stick. Yeah, so when I'm done here, I have to go clean I did clean my son's bedroom and put new bedding on already, but I think I'll just go in there again and just the dust builds up so fast where I live that I'm just gonna give it a quick dusting again and make sure it is nice and clean for him. He's coming home, but he's working online now. He found a job where he can work online, so he'll be working every day. It's not like he'll be sitting home and doing nothing. So I probably won't see much of him during the day while he's home in the summer. There's another one decorated. And I am wondering, for this one, I do feel like maybe I want a notch in here, and I probably should have done that before. I have to see where the notch goes in, and we'll just ink that up again so my notch part aren't totally white. Okay, shall we quickly do another one? It's so fast and easy to decorate these. Let's do one more. And these again are from that same kit from the calling cards. And oh, that's upside down. What am I thinking? That kind of looks like the writing on a calling card. I like that. And this poor butterfly, I don't know why I cut the wing off, how that happened, but it happened. What that was about, I wouldn't know. Let's add that circle there. And do we want some colored paper in the back? Not sure I like the green, but I like, yes, that might be a better fit for it. Okay. And and so we need, maybe we'll do that. Maybe that's not the right color, the green. I'm just tearing this up, using all the little scraps sitting here. Okay, we'll do something like that. Let's ink it up again. Yep, so let me know what your plans are for the summer. We have a wedding this summer to go to. Very excited about the wedding, and I don't think we'll do a lot of travel other than that. Just because for us, we have a huge garden, so this summer is kind of, where I live, is a lot of people come here for vacation. So I always feel, why go away for the summer? I'm living where everybody else wants to be. So we usually stay home for the summer and then go away in the winter to get away from the snow a little bit, which I think a lot of Canadians do that. Oops. Anyway, so we'll be staying home and just enjoy our garden, having suppers outside on the porch. It's so nice. And just relax rather than going all over the place. Well, I'm just going to put this one on top of this because I don't want that to show. Like I said, I kind of wanted it to look like a calling card. And then this one, I simply want a little bit of the red and a little bit of green to show. going to put the glue here that I want to glue down. And I might have to move this one over because I want the circle to touch that but be underneath the flower as well, just to bring it all together. Okay, and then I need more glue here. Yeah, so I am definitely looking forward to the summer. All the kids will be home by July. My oldest daughter will be home from Australia. So everybody will be home and we'll just be relaxing and having a good time, hopefully. Okay, and that is another one decorated. So let's just put some things away. I'm just going to collect all of this and simply put it in my bowl here with little pieces. So you might see these again tomorrow or the day after coming. They'll be coming out of the bowl again and not out of the closet. Anyway, so that's it. We've decorated quite a few. These are undecorated. I probably won't even decorate these. I'll just leave them in my stash box, things that I can use in journals. This one was my prototype. And then this one with the music paper. Oh, there's another undecorated one. Oh, this was the prototype. Yes, that one was the prototype and we decorated these together. I might add something there, but I can even leave that for later because, you know, when you get it into the journal, maybe you want to add a bit of green or blue in there. So it's not necessary to decorate everything completely. You can always add or adjust once you put it in your journal. So let's get on to the 100-day draw. So who is today's nominees for the 100-day draw? It is Cheryl W. I'll have your names and last names again in the description box. I have two Cheryls that leave comments very regularly, so I decided to add a W or the first letter of your last name. Anyway, and Kian 54. So yes, I will add your names into the bowl for the draw on day 100, and you will receive a envelope filled with at least 50 pieces of ephemera, maybe probably even more if we're making small little things like we did the yo-yos and little paper clips. I will add more than one. Anyway, so if you want to participate in the draw for that, just make sure you leave a comment on more than one video. So I will go through the comments and see if somebody left a couple of comments. I pick those names and we'll do the draw on the last day of the 100-day project. Good luck to everybody that's already in that bowl of nominees, and I will talk to you again tomorrow with day 58 of the 100-day project, and it's going to be another pocket. I love all these pocket ideas. Anyway, good luck, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.